Hey, good morning. Um, just been traveling up to the mountains with my wife, and we've had some great conversations. We actually um, told some friends we'd be there at a certain time, but we left a little early, and we've slowed down. We've driven slower than the speed limit. We've stopped at every rest stop or every scenic site, rather, and we've had some good conversations and even processed a little bit. And I've been a little hard to live with, a little grumpy or irritable the last month or so, and kind of had the epiphany or the idea or whatever crossed my mind as we're talking that I think that really does come from fatigue. Uh, I'm not much of a vacation. Neither one of us are much in the way of vacationers, sightseers, or anything else. We just kind of do our day-to-day life, and we love what we do, and we love the people we're with, but um, just for Sherry and I doing so much relationship ministry and so much in the way of premarital counseling and marital counseling and everything else, I was thinking about a passage I read in Ephesians 4, um, starting at 25. It says, "Therefore, having put away falsehood, let each of you speak truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger." And here's the thing that really stuck with me: is give no opportunity to evil, to the devil. Let the thief no longer steal, but rather let him labor, doing honest work with his own hands, so that he may have something to share with anyone in need. Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up, as fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear. And do not grieve the Holy Spirit. And I could keep on reading, but it just got me to thinking about marriage, and marriage is tough. Another passage, I'll have to look it up. I can't remember where it's at. Paul talks about those who get married are gonna have hard times. They're gonna have struggles because you're living in close quarters with another human being who is faulty, who is flawed, and makes mistakes. And one of the things that we've realized over time is when you're not putting effort into your relationship, when you're not working at it, when you're not trying, it really is hard to enjoy each other. Philippians 2, 3, and 4 says, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interest of others." The most significant other in your life is your spouse. And when you have Christ in your life, you have to acknowledge, accept, and begin to let self die. John the Baptist says to his disciples, "He must increase and I must decrease." John 3, later on in John 3. And when he's talking about Jesus must increase and I must decrease. That means we have to die to self. And therefore we have to die to the original sin. The root of all sin is selfishness. And so Sherry and I are taking a little break for a few days. Our girls have fun activities planned for themselves. They're going to have a good time at home while we go up into the mountains for a couple of nights, a couple of days, and just relax, read, enjoy each other, enjoy conversation, and try not to find things to fight about, because we can, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we've both already relaxed, making the decision to slow down and to enjoy conversation and to sing worship songs together and do that stuff. We're putting effort into our relationship, and so I just want to encourage you as you are working on your marriage, whether you've been married 1 year, 7 years, 14 years, 23 years, 32 years. It's a long journey, and as a Christian, divorce can't be an option. You've got to figure out ways to make it work and make it work well. And it begins with your relationship with Jesus Christ. If you're pursuing a relationship with Jesus Christ, you're going to everything else is going to flow out of that. All the good works, all the good deeds, all the love, all the things that come with being in relationship with Jesus Christ are going to flow out of that. And so for me, making the choice to get away and to slow down and to focus on each other, it has to be a regular thing, and sometimes it's not a regular thing for us. We get busy. You have any thoughts or anything crossing your mind? Because I'm going to make you say something, but you're on the video. So how important is it for the two of us to get away for you?
Very. We get caught up in ministry and kids, and we don't make time for each other.
Lean over this way a little bit.
And when we don't make time for each other, our relationship seems to be a little more, there's more downs than there are ups. It's a little bit harder to get along. And so I'm super excited about this weekend and just having time to focus on each other.
Just taking a couple of days and getting away from the email and the internet and everything else. And we acknowledge this morning that we encourage people to do it, and our own individual prayer time is plenty good, but always be better. But the two of us praying together for each other has been lacking as of late. And so just taking the time and focusing on our marriage and talking about areas we can improve really is selfless, because we need to know what the other one needs. So just a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of a challenge, and hey, God bless. Hope you have a great day.